Well, hello there. Good morning and welcome to Monday Morning Mindset. My name is John Boggs, CEO of the Brave Thinking Institute, founder of the Business and Leadership Division. And this is Monday Morning Mindset, where transformational leaders gather to set an intention for the week, a mindset, so that you absolutely have the ability to transform the results in your life, whatever they are, into something that you would love more of. And I'm going to start by telling you a little story, a challenge, frankly, that I was facing this morning, what I did with that challenge, some tools that I implemented that I think can serve you, and certainly those that you lead or those that you love as you move forward. So Monday morning, this morning, I woke up not feeling it. Oh my God, I woke up tired. I woke up lethargic. I woke up dragging. You know, you think about Monday morning, there are millions of people, tens of millions, hundreds, probably hundreds of millions of people that wake up on Monday morning just not feeling it. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You can give me one of those little thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. And man, that's the way I was feeling. I slumped my way downstairs, got my cup of coffee, and I am trained enough as a transformational leader to recognize what's going on. And so I'm going to give you some tools. These are, if you're ever feeling that way, put these tools to use. And certainly you can try them out, see if it works. You can report back if this worked for you. So the first thing that I do when I'm feeling that way is to notice what it is. Oh my gosh, I am simply in a state of resistance. I'm in a state of resistance. My mind was going on, man, I'm not feeling it. And look at what I've got on my schedule today. How am I going to get this done? You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. A day where you wake up, you know, you've got whatever is on your agenda that day and you're just not feeling it. That I call resistance. So identify what it is. This is resistance. That's number one. Number two is then work a process. Step two is work a process. So let me explain what the process is. The first thing is, again, identifying that it's resistance. My brother is a transformational leader as well, and actually a airplane pilot. And one of the great lessons that he teaches is called the aeronautics of transformation, or the transformation of flight, which is pretty cool. And one of this idea of resistance, when you think of flying, is described as the wind as it is pushing across the plane. So for me, I wake up on Monday morning and I'm just feeling the force of what I feel like's coming at me, and how am I going to face it? Oh my gosh, this is resistance, the force of wind. Well, one of the things that pilots understand is that it's very important to pay attention to your angle of attack. And the angle of attack is described as the angle of the plane in reference to the angle of the wind. That is where angle of attack is. So pay attention to your angle of attack and pay attention to one other thing. The other thing is the plane's attitude. The attitude is the angle of the plane in reference to the horizon. So here's the deal. What's going to be your angle of attack, John, on this Monday morning? What's going to be your angle of attack, and what's going to be your attitude? Okay, you're feeling resistance. What are you going to do with this? Okay, so I know what to do. And I said it's to work a process. So the first thing I do is I have a morning routine where I'm going to work on my mind. Am I going to have a nose down attitude? A nose down angle of attack? Or am I going to have a nose up angle of attack? I can't change the way I feel in that moment, but I can decide how my angle of attack, how my attitude is going to be. So I know that for me personally, I'm going to focus on really what matters. I'm going to have a nose up attitude. How do I have a nose up attitude? For me, it really begins with reminding myself what's my vision. So I literally sit down in that chair. This is my office, by the way. I sit down in that chair over there, and I begin to do some deep breathing. Okay? And as I'm doing this deep breathing, I bring to mind what my vision is. What is it that I'm working on? What is my goal? What is my vision? What is my dream? What is the life that I'm creating? I'm co-creating today. Do I want to co-create a day full of what feels like nose down attitude? Or do I want to create a day of nose up attitude? Well, let's focus on the vision. Let's focus on the dream, number one. Number two, who is the person that is living that dream being? Who is the person that has that vision as their life? How are they being? How can they be? How do they think? How do they walk? How do they talk? How do they feel? Just put it on. So just hold the vision in mind and put on a beingness. And then continue to do that process with some deep breathing for, here's what's interesting, for simply 3 minutes. It doesn't take long. 3 minutes. And then the last step is to give thanks for the resistance. And you may be thinking, huh? Give thanks for the resistance? Yes, thanks to the resistance. Why? Because here's the cool thing about flight. Without the resistance, without the wind, the plane would never take off. The plane needs the resistance and the nose up attitude in order to be lifted up. So I need this. Oh, okay, I need this. I can be grateful for the resistance. So it's super easy. It's super simple. And then, of course, for me, then what I do is I actually go out and I do some exercise. So I move my body, I do some exercise. And by the time that's done, that slumping down the stairs, oh my gosh, what's this day going to bring guy is feeling good, feeling energetic, and ready for a transformational day. So I hope you work that process. That is a transformational leader's move. So do this for yourself. Try it on, practice it out, and tell me what you think. Comment below, share the video with friends and family. This is Monday Morning Mindset. You do this, you're going to have a great week. I look forward to seeing you next Monday for another Monday Morning Mindset. Until then, make it a transformational week. Take care. Bye-bye.